wait till you're announced.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. Look at New Orleans, pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
And coming off that championship season a year ago, that success carried right over into this year. I think they've played at a very high level all season long. And they're going to make another run at the title, don't you think, Clark?
It certainly looks that way, partner. I mean, some teams suffer a championship hangover or malaise in the following season. Not these guys. They've been terrific all year.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Pelican five right now. Money, he's in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Davis. And it's Knox in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Here's Reese. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Next time, 2.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Money. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And so it's New York with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And the Pelicans with possession here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hastings is guarded by Davis. Down low. New York moving the ball around. Launches a three. And Davis pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Davis with a screen on Hardaway. Money passes to Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Hastings. The shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, that was an easy one. And the reason was that, remember, they shot the lights out in that game. Their shooting percentage was off the charts.
Rodic. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
To the wing on the left. Hardaway from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Hastings. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and that one's good, George.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Pass to Grant from past the arc. It's hauled in by George. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the 3-second violation.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. He's getting around 20 points per game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds, and he really brings that offense. firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Haston. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Davis. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Davis has got 6 points.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
Okay, on offense, I want us to slow it down. Run sets until we get the look we want. If there's a hand in your face, pass it. If you've got a good look, take it. Now let's go, gentlemen.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 10-point game. No good from Grant.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Hardaway. The Pelicans make their last shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And here are the Knicks now. Paul George making his last shot. Easton. Oh, that's blocked.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
George, no good. Knicks trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
One more time, let me hear your Knicks City Dancers.
Cantor with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Shot clock at 5, and now the Pelicans on the break. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Shot to stop the drought, and the shot is good. He's got 5.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Knicks lose 7-22.
Here's Money. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pelicans lead by 18. Well, with that last title, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pot.
Now, here's Grant. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haston. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Knicks trail by 20. There's the pick. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Out to the wing. From downtown, no up. And New Orleans will come the other way. To the inside, Rodich. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
New York shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. And that's a foul called on Money.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
For him very early in this ball game.
Substitution.
And so here is New York. Here's Lido. 9 points last game. And there's the pass to Hardaway. To the left wing. Crowder kicks to Hardaway. To stop the run. Can't hit. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Pelicans ahead, running away with it. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Can I have it like that?
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Well, Steve, Clark, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
You've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Myers Leonard is out there with Grant. And it's Solomon in at the power forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Money. Drops in the layup for 2. Money's got 11 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Grant, that's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Here's Money. Now the dish to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Money. It's rebounded by New York.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
36.
Pass to Muscala. In low to Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 10.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Haston. It's blocked, and they get it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at New Orleans, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Thunder, 10 games behind.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've done it again this season. Established themselves as one of the league's elite teams.
And, you know, that's really the mark of a great franchise, Clark, when you can do it over and over again, particularly when the expectations are high, because the pressure's on, and all you can do is continue to work and compete and try to perform at the same level you've been at, and that's exactly what this team's doing.
Here's Solomon. Shoots a 3. Offensive rebound and another shot, and the layup is good.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
So both teams making some changes here. There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul line, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Number 1, Myers-Leonard. Anthony Davis third. New Orleans leading by 18. Here's Money. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Check out the game for Money. He has 11 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Hardaway with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
The Knicks making a switch here. McLemore's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors did some really solid floor work. He ended with 47 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Now, here's Cantor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Haston. That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
To the wing right side. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Rodich. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 8.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And so here is New York, trailing by 19. Passes it to McLemore. New York needs to get off a shot. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Money banked in off the glass. Money's got 17 now.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now McLemore averaging 8 points a game. Out left to the wing. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Money.
Watch out now.
And that one is stuffed right through. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Oh, get it. Oh, watch out now. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Good on both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now the pass to Reese. The feed to Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the front iron. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Money. Shot is blocked. Now here's McLemore. Guarded closely. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Pelicans leading by 23. Here's Money. He's got 21, and that one's good.
He is really putting his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Feeds to Cantor. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for George. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor. You can see where he ranks, averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Left block shot on the way. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on George. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Money. He's got 24. Kicks it to George. And Cantor pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Lido kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Lido. And so they foul intentionally.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Stephen Curry.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he put on a highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
It was a fireworks display. He nearly tore the hoop down with a couple of those slams multiple times.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Money, he's in at the point. Davis is out there with Paul George, and it's Knox in at the 5. Here's Haston, out to Hardaway. To the middle, here's Cantor. Shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Money. From deep, George, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz. How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
90 seconds now into the second half. That's good.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
New York shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And here is Hardaway, averaging 18 points a game. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. No good from outside.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Screen by Grant. To the wing on the left. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis. The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Rodich. The shot's good on the assist by George. He's got 14.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Another steal. Here's Money, guarded by Hardaway, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Pelicans, number 1.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it, they're always finding good looks.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They get a hand on it, out in his own on the break. Here's Money.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Hardaway. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here we go. Pelicans running again. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Grant. Here's Reese. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Knicks having lots of trouble defending against Davis.
He's got 12 rebounds and a steal.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Money. And he has 28 points for the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Grant outside. Pass to Reese. It's rebounded by Money. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And George with the block. But they get it back. No problems knocking that one down. 16 points for him. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. There's a good screen. Here's Money. And it's blocked. Davis dishes to George. Goes back up. And the layup is good. George has got 17 now.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
To the wing on the left. Dishes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Cantor. Davis with the block. They retain possession.
What a struggle for him. A goose egg in the box score today.
Money passes to Knox. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Takes it from 10. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
They set the screen. Passes it to Knox. Wide open look. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 8.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Another steal. And here we go. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Grant. Grant, right side. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Haston. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Money. He's covered by Grant. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
Grant, right side. Knocked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale. That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Here's Money. He has 30. He kicks to Davis. Plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
Here's Haston. Pelicans pull it in. Money's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor right now.
Too many turnovers.
New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Hardaway is out there with Ricky Lito. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Solomon in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Gordon goes in. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Gordon's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for New Orleans. Sheets checked in for the Knicks. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Money's checked in for T. And so here is New York. Here's Lito. He feeds it to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Leonard. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Money. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Money's got 32 points in the game. Here's Lito. No good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
From downtown, Knicks with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hardaway kicks to Crowder. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Money, and that one is stuffed right through.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Here's Lido. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Hardaway against Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Crowder, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. And a fast break now for New York. Hardaway dishes to Lido. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Knicks, Ricardo Lido. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for New York. Enes Kanter comes in for Leonard. And it's Solomon Hill in for Tim Hardaway Jr. That one misses. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Money. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That one goes. Count it.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Cloak loose. Here's the break. Ball going up court. Here's Nixon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
The shot by Lido no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. There's a screen. The pass to Cheeks. Here's Crowder. Here's Kanter. They can't stop the run with that one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Tries a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Money. One-on-one here. Passes to Muscala. Huffman. He's guarded by Hill. Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
No hesitation by this team getting out and running. The transition game, really important for them.
You know, the importance, Steve, of getting out on the fast break is all the easy buckets it creates, and they've made the most of their chances. The defense isn't able to get set, and you've got a running start to the rim.
That fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Gordon against Hill. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cheeks. Good. Here's Money. And that one's good. Money's got 41.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out. He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. They set the pick. The dish to Kanter. On the wing, Hill. The feed to Kanter. All sorts of time. The rebound by Money. Money's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
It's Thompson off the drive, looking to get back on track here. Cantor's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Right wing. Feeds it to Gordon. Fires from deep. No good. And New York will come the other way. Thompson passes to Cheeks. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Off target at the rim.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Money. Here's Nixon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going. It's hard enough to win in this league regardless, but when you turn the ball over, it makes it so much more difficult.
Well, it puts you in a tough spot, Steve. I mean, you yield points off turnovers, and it fuels the opposition and takes away your chance to score. Already 8 points they've given up off turnovers this quarter.
Here's Money. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon for the three. Again, the miss by Gordon. The Knicks shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Trying to get back on track. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Cantor in the corner. Pulls up on the elbow. Can't hit. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Left side, Gordon. Kicks to Hill. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
55.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Money. And good on the basket. Book it. Money's got 47 points.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Leonard, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He
Gosh,
sure
that
did.
was neat.
And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
On the wing, Hill.
That's his second personal
Full
foul.
24-second shot clock. Leonard on the wing. Right side, Leonard. Here's Haston. Here's Cheeks. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. New Orleans has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And he lobs it up toward the rim, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
There's a screen off the pick, and that is good.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line, the Pelicans.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Lito's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. New York's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Again missing Hill. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Here's Lido. Teague covering. Lido kicks to Hill. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's Money. And Hill over to help. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's blocked by Gordon. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Nixon. Banked in off the glass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
The Knicks making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Here's Leonard. Here's Lido. With some arc. Leonard, no luck.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Pelicans.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
I like that shooting.
It's a year with a record of 2-0 against the Knicks.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
So he gets them both. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Right wing. Pass to Muscala. New Orleans moving the ball around. Dishes to Teague. Nixon defended by Cheeks. Clock at 6. And it's Gordon missing. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Thompson dishes to Leonard. Cheeks kicks to Crowder. Leonard on the wing. Buries it down low. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague. Passes it to Nixon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Leonard, no luck. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Huh, for real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it's one of the better ones I played then. Really, I'm just happy how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Yeah, man, taking care of business.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.